had come to Cuba to see how disabled people lived, but most of all, I wanted to experience and understand this different reality. I had come to Cuba to see how disabled people lived, to see how social and economic conditions could further or limit each dream. I wanted to explore the system, its services and support. But most of all, I wanted to experience and understand this different reality. For Cuban people who face complex challenges every day, the turn of the century has been a trial of endurance. Due to their impalpable determination and resilient nature, they push forward. Jorge, a mechanical engineer, makes the equivalent of 6 months' salary if he catches the right fish. He told me Cubans today are currently living through the worst and best period in Cuba's history. The worst period because of their faltered economy, a result of the continued US embargo and a decrease in Soviet trade. It is also currently the best period because they have made great strides on social issues like equal access to proper educational and health facilities. I wanted to see firsthand how far they have come, how these services compare to Brazil, Thailand, Germany, and other countries I have visited. To categorize students by testing their perceived abilities and then isolating them in a sheltered environment is hurtful to their prospects of integration. It seems that once the child is in the system, she's nursed throughout her life. Impairments are repaired, and eventually she becomes a functional citizen. A main focus of care is rehabilitation through treatment centers.
La escuela que integralmente, desde el cuidado de la salud, todo el personal que forma integralmente al niño, incluyendo docencia, educación laboral, educación física, terapia del lenguaje, rehabilitación física, rehabilitación psicológica.
Their missions, however, are virtually impossible to carry out when even the most basic equipment is lacking. It is not uncommon for these centers to have live-in patients that are rehabilitated throughout their entire lives.
La familia, cuando tenemos un diagnóstico psicológico, pedagógico de cada niño, su potencialidad en el aprendizaje y cómo lograr que ese niño salga adelante a partir de las capacidades que en él se han creado.
Y además, para mí esta escuela es como mi segunda familia. Gracias a nuestra revolución socialista y a ella y a nuestro comandante en jefe, he podido llegar a ser lo que soy hoy, una pionera que quiere seguir estudiando, preparada para seguir adelante.
After a week, I began to ask myself, where are all the disabled people? Jose was the first physically disabled person we met in Havana. His smile and spirit sparked with resilience. He was full of joy and happiness. He was also a deaf mute. Jose made it clear to me that he was not begging. I asked him if his mother or father looked after him. He said no, and added that they had both passed away. When I asked him if the government took care of him, he emphatically shook his head. No, no, no. I don't receive food. I did not go to school. He lived alone. He was not in the system, not cared for, not schooled, and not employed.